Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita, where I've taken us even deeper than usual. We are through the Hisi base and on our way into the place where everything goes horribly, horribly awry. It used to be the Hisi base, now it's the jungle, so I guess that's progress. Here's what's going on with us. It's kind of a weird situation. I had to do basically the first two biomes with just like the starting wand, basically, because there were no wands in the first biome. At all. Just none, which was very strange. And in the second biome, I accidentally got tackled into the portal earlier than I would like by one of those purple guys. It just, it headbutted me and knocked me into the portal. So it's been a little strange. You can see I got perk lottery nice and early, and it has allowed us to pick up a lot of perks. But most of them are like this, like just extremely not interesting at all. We do have stainless armor, which is a thing that's active, I don't know, about 3% of the time, but I guess it's a lot of damage reduction. There's an extra item in each of the holy mountains. My kick is very hard now. It's so hard to imagine, kicking an enemy. No more shuffle wands. This is great. All of the wands are not shuffle wands. And then I got a one-off extra. The first mountain's perks were very, very bad, but fortunately, I had actually gotten quite a lot of extra health. This was like 100 HP when I picked it up, which is, it's not good, but it's better than the other stuff that was in the mountain. So you can see here, we've set up some real goofy type wands, and I guess we're just going to see, looking at this now, I think I have built it wrong. I was curious if the homing modifier would actually make death crosses move. So I've set this up and we're going to test this, but I did this wrong. The homing modifier should be before triple spell, right? Because as it is, it's only going to apply to that death cross, I think. Well, oops. But at this point, our main wand does this thing. That's okay. It's not awesome, but it's okay. And we got a lightning stone and a fire stone and some invisibilium. And yeah, let's do the thing. And we have a lightning bolt wand for if we need to hit someone with lightning. Alright, you're getting the test. Come back over here. Ugh. Oh, wait a second. Okay, it is absolutely applying to all three of the crosses. So that's interesting. That's an enemy right there. Either that or only one cross is firing or something. I don't know what's going on. Now, when I fire this thing off, it does consume all of the mana in the wand. And it doesn't have a super fast recharge, so it's not as great as it would otherwise be. We do have to wait for quite some time before we can get a real shot off again. But in the meantime, we can just use the light wand. That is a lot of damage. Stay back! Don't you dare bring that over here and blow me up with it. I just realized what the flaw in this plan is. Any enemy who carries the death crosses into us is going to totally ruin us, and I do not have explosion immunity or anything like that. So that's bad news. That's pretty cool, though. That feels like a good weapon. I think there's a lot of great stuff going on in this game, and it's probably very clear, ow, to anyone who is watching at this point, that I have very strong feelings about, the way the crazy world of this game is assembled and all of the fun exploration that affords us. I'm having a great time with the exploration part of this game. But honestly, crafting good wands might be the best part, even though I think that other part is so very, very good. They've knocked it out of the park in a lot of directions simultaneously here. Oh my god! Have we ever seen one of them blow up quite like that before? Oh god, I need a second to regen. Get low, get low, get low. Okay. So it does seem like he is maybe not being affected by the explosions at all. These guys are so tough. I am not actually fire immune. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I hate the flying silver dudes. Also frame rates. Hate a good frame rate. I'm just so happy about the thing that the game is doing right now. I'm getting glib, but honestly, I'd be dead. Yep, that guy almost did kill us. If that had played out at full normal frame rate, I would absolutely be dead, so, you know, I'll take it. Hey, you guys, catch. Got him. Yeah, these wands are okay. I really like it when there are no shuffle wands and you can just actually build with everything, with any wand you happen to find. Really easy to run out of juice here. Don't you poison me. Don't you poison me. Oh, there's a layer of poison floating on top of the blood. Yep, okay. Can't actually get out of the blood without getting coated in poisons. Alright. Well, that took a little bit of doing, but I do believe we have survived that initial combat. Wow, that guy is still alive? What on earth? We have so much knockback. Like, I was very surprised by the amount of knockback that the extra knockback perk gives you. It's way too much. It's too much for it to have any utility at all. There we go. Nope. Cool, great, excellent. Managed to somehow trap myself. The number one thing that needs to be fixed in this game, the number one, by a huge margin, number one problem, is that. The thing where you can just get stuck behind terrain that didn't exist when you moved in, and... We do have one level of extra crits. You know what? I'm not even going to try to turn this... Oh, God. I was going to say, I'm not even going to try to put this fire out. I'm just going to hold the firestone until it goes away. But then the situation evolved a little bit. Wow, that homes in quickly, too. I wonder if it's like... I bet the projectiles... I bet like your projectiles. Oh my god. What a time to run out of magic. Hi, do you have a problem? Well, I guess I'm never gonna be able to get that gold again. I'm stuck under something? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm terrified that, okay, I haven't been able to, like, freely move my character in quite some time. I'm getting stuck on everything. Every time the game lets me move a little bit, I just get stuck on a new surface instantly. Alright, we're just going to become fireproof for a second here. I was trying to talk about something, and then a long series of frustrating things happened, and now I don't know where I was at with that, but it probably didn't matter. We can totally throw away wand number 4. No loss at all. But unfortunately, what we still don't really have is a way of digging. It just has not really been offered to us at any point. Like I said, I was not able to explore some of the oh boy, that could have been bad. Some of the environments as much as I would have wanted. Cool stealthy explosives. So we've just seen a much larger, or a much smaller number of total wands at this point than we often have, you know, when we would have gotten to the jungle on a normal run. Just hold this firestone for a minute. Okay. Well, that didn't take us anywhere. Well, there's a chest up there, though. I do like a nice, reliable way of starting a fire. It definitely has utility. Oh, wait. Gotta move off of that in case it's a mimic or something. Nope, it's a spell refresher. That is, I think, the lowest value thing that could have been contained in there. Oh, right, I was gonna say, I bet that each projectile has a set speed, and that probably, based on the behavior we've seen with other things and the homing modifier, the speed of the projectile is maintained when it is doing its homing behavior, but they could have set the Death Cross projectile to have an incredibly high speed, and you would never know it because its default behavior is to not try to go anywhere. So I think that's probably what we're seeing, is that actually just on the inside, Death Cross has a super, super fast projectile. Okay, bad news. I'm real on fire, and I don't want to put the Firestone away right now, so let's wait until that fire wears off. Here's some water. Okay, there we go. And sometimes it'll still let you set a nice trap, because it knows that you enjoy that. It knows that it's fun to do the trap thing. I like it trying desperately to bang through his shield, but apparently not quite being able to pull that off. It's fine. The shield doesn't prevent explosions. Ow. So, I am noticing... he deserved it. I am noticing that I am at very low health, and we are at the top of the biome. So I suppose that's a concern. I should maybe, like, start moving downward. I don't really have a plan here. I'm assuming that there was a lava potion on that. I don't really have a plan here as far as, like, figuring out new stuff. I'm kind of just hoping that we're going to stumble across a holy mountain that has some digging tools in it, or that we'll stumble across a wand that has some digging capability. So, fingers crossed on that. We're certainly making a lot of money here, although, again, I believe it's the jungle, the post-jungle Holy Mountain, is the one where the price is, like, more than quintuple, right? This may not actually end up being enough money to, like, buy anything. I mean, we will get through there. It's just producing a lot of recoil, in case you're wondering why I'm not just standing there and doing that. That thing is remarkably ineffective. I mean, I do think it's really important that we see what this wand is, though, because we are desperate for wands. Okay, apparently I've started a situation. Sorry, little flower man. That's weird. It's very weird that our Death Cross decided to blow up that tree, like that was the most important thing in the area. Okay. Freezing Gaze and Quadruple Spell, and that's actually quite a good base wand. Yeah, give me that. Once again, probably not a good idea to put away the Firestone for a moment here. Boy, I sure wish... There we go. Sure wish I wasn't so very much on fire. Wow, he survived that. There we go. Yeah, we have one level of bonus crits. Or one level of the bonus crits perk. I guess, I don't know if you can have multiple levels, but you know what I mean. We have one thing that is giving us crit chance. Oh my god. So we'll see occasional crits. We're not going to see a ton. This is a really terrifying number of huge enemies that are always running at us. You know, I just want to get down. I just want to get down to the thing. Also a pretty impressive wand body with a pair of quadruple spell modifiers. How much do I love Freezing Gaze? I honestly don't even know. Does ice damage. There are not a lot of things in the game, I think, that do ice damage. Do I want to... I mean, it would be nice to just have 2 of these wands. I don't really want to discard any of my other stuff. I mean, I guess we could toss out the lightning wand. Yeah, you know, given the way that this has worked out, I think it is unlikely that we would ever cast lightning, and I still have some lightning spells in my inventory, I think. Is that true? Yeah, so we could build another lightning wand if we decide we need one. Alright, I need to get downward, though. We have 41 health left. This is looking like it's maybe going to be a real short episode. Ugh. What a shot. Such incredible work. Okay. The Death Cross tells us no other enemies are nearby. If it stays put, then we are safe to descend. I wonder if it will home in on enemies that I can't see. No, definitely not, right? Because it would have jumped in on these guys if so. I don't know exactly how much is left. Oh, hey. Extremely welcome. Alright, we're just gonna stay back for a second here, not get poisoned anymore. This is awkward. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to dig to the left. These things often start fires when they die. So maybe it'll burn through... Nope, no such luck. Poisonous gas. Man. Because we don't have enough problems. Now there have to be poisonous gases, too. It's tricky because if you don't hit surfaces dead on with the light, it often ricochets in a really unfortunate way. I've tried using it against enemies, but I don't have the command of it. It never quite bounces the way I'm expecting it to. I'm trying to make sure that all of these pixels are actually gone before we put ourselves in here and get stuck and then get murdered. Oh, it looks like I've actually managed to get myself stuck already. There we go. Okay. Very, very small amounts of stuff. Okay. 41 health, with which to make it some unknowable vertical distance. I think that'll blow a hole through... Yeah, good. A lot of burning going on right below that. There must be, like, a lot of fluid. Okay. Whew. I would prefer to wait until the portal has emerged a little bit more. There we go. I think we can go now. And let's not mess around with it. Let's just drop. So, still managed to catch fire somehow. Even though I should have teleported out before I could possibly have touched the fire. Alright, well this stuff is still purchasable. So that's lava to blood. Compelling. Compelling, that's a thing we could learn. Heavy shots. Plus 44 damage times 0.3 speed. That's interesting. This is probably a real fun way to turn a thing into a bolt bundle. What else do we got here? So that's 1330. I mean, we can certainly afford that. This has always casts Earthquake? Oh. Boy, that seems like it would be really interesting, huh? Okay, many black holes. Also mana up modifier. That's healing bolts. Here's a question. If you throw a wand on the ground, creatures nearby will pick it up, right? If there's a wand laying around. Will your necromanced creatures do that? Because if so, you could have a wand that has a bunch of healing bolts in it. I wonder if there's a good way of, like, reliably testing that. Also, hold on, before we commit to anything here, is that... Turn the lava to blood, and then swim forever in the blood. Aw, only one perk that time, but yeah, that's a winner for sure. Okay, so, now we have some interesting questions. And of course, the problem that it is not trivial for us with our current set of items to get back up top. A lot of stuff blowing up below us. You know, it's a dangerous area down there. But, like, I would very much like to get back up to where we can do this thing. Where are we relative to... So if we're about to be in the vault... I think we've found that horizontal path that emerged west out of the wizard's den. It connected to the top of the Temple of the Art, right? When I dug up and left from it, it just put us right at the vault Holy Temple portals. So yeah, that's interesting. Maybe we can make the connection there, and then just, if it actually does connect, like you can enter from the Temple of the Art without having to dig, we'd have to fight through some portion of that. Okay, let's try to make it down to the Temple of the Art, and we'll see if that happens. So, first of all, what are we going to do with these wands? I do want to hold on to these quadruple spell modifiers, but I don't actually have any interest in Odd Firebolt. So, I think I want to keep wands number 1 and 2 exactly as they are, probably. And then, I picked this up. I was using this for a little while. I got this in the first biome in a chest, and then I was firing... I had the green bouncy projectiles. I had a wand with... It was like this and 3 of the green bouncy projectile, and that was, like, fun. It makes the thing just fly back and forth erratically. It wasn't actually very effective, but it was neat, at least. So we're definitely buying this wand. 1,530 mana max, but only 30 mana charge. That's a real shame. And then, like, do we want to buy another one of these? Always casts Earthquake. No. Is that a way to dig? Can you get through Dense Rock with that? I guess we have to try, right? And we probably want to pull this wand, because this can be a path for us to dig at least somewhat. If we can use the connection from the Wizard's Den to cheat some of the distance, then 4 charges of Black Hole might actually be enough to get us where we're going, right? So, okay. We're talking about dropping 2 wands then, right, maybe? Because I don't think we actually want to carry... This wand and the wand with Lava to Blood in it are functionally the same thing. They're very, very similar. So, we only really want to take one of them. I guess it would be the one that has the 12 capacity. Right, 1530. Yeah, it's fairly similar otherwise. Also, just like plus mana up is such a good modifier to get. So I don't feel bad dropping these 2, just like as it is. I don't even know if this is any good. Although I guess that's a good reason to... Let's maybe pull this. What can we drop? I know, I'm a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to this stuff. I can't imagine I'm going to need Freezing Field. And then, do we need 3 copies of Quadruple? Probably not. Let me put this wand down over here. That's a little more aggressively than I meant to do that. There we go. I just don't want them all mixed up in these. So, let's buy this one. And we're actually going to want to use this one. 815 mana charge speed is really useful in some ways, too. I don't feel like... Have we actually fired an Earthquake shot? I don't know if we know what this is going to do, actually. Alright, and then we'll grab this, and we'll put this in here. Okay, let's figure this out. So we got 10,000 copies of Dormant Crystal. Dormant Crystal doesn't seem terrible, necessarily. I don't know what we're going to do with Heavy Shot. I don't think Heavy Shot's a good combination with... How does it work in conjunction with Concentrated Light? Because Concentrated Light moves quite quickly as it is, right? Okay. It doesn't actually seem to affect its function almost at all. That seems like a good idea. And then just like Spark will trigger... It's just another spell that goes off real fast. Right, because if we run it like this... We have a cast delay of basically nothing, but a recharge time of 0.22. Yeah, you can fire those. Yeah, this doesn't need anything else. It doesn't even actually... Yeah, it doesn't need any help with the mana either. Okay. I like with the 2 Spark Bolts in, obviously the Spark Bolt itself does pretty poor damage, but what I liked about it was the second Spark Bolt would home in on enemies, or like the second cast will automatically aim for an enemy. But if we're not going to get the actual trigger spell anyway, we may as well just leave it like this. What happens if I put Ping Pong Path on that? Just out of curiosity. I don't know how it works with this spell. Okay, well... that seems counterproductive to me. Okay, so these two wands I'm cool with. Now we want to pull some of the stuff out of this wand. Let's see, I definitely know we want to hold Lava to Blood. Get a couple more Spark Bolts with Trigger, which I don't think we need, probably, actually. Let's just grab one. I can't imagine wanting Fire Arc. Okay. And then we purchased the cheap... Oh, no. Oh, no, I miscalculated. I was like, oh, no, we certainly have enough money. Look at how much money we have. But we are, in fact, short $17. Well, that being the case, I guess we keep this one. I mean, we got the really important stuff. I wanted to experiment with an infinite amount of Earthquake Shot, and I'm actually really bummed out that we won't get to. But, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I'm just actually going to leave Fire Arc behind, because without that, this wand at least has some use, right? So, the crystals only explode when caught in an explosion. Fortunately, we have a good way of delivering an explosion. Does this make sense to do? I mean, I guess it's limited use. Nah, never mind. Okay, what do we want to do with Lava to Blood? I'm just going to put Lava to Blood in here. Does that change anything about the mana efficiency? A little bit. The thing is, I don't know when we're going to be able to edit again. Like, you know? I just want to be sure. And then... I don't think we want to leave... we could just leave all these... Oh, except... I don't want the one that has little black holes in it to be a spells per cast 2. Or at least if it's going to be, we need to space them with something else. But we don't have anything else to space them with, really. I guess we can space them with crystals? Right? Like, this is a possibility. Let's put you here. Yeah, this way each time it'll fire a black hole and a crystal, and I think the black hole will probably immediately consume the crystal. Right, but this way we're only casting one black hole per actual cast, which is, I think, a good thing. And then I want to have add mana. I don't think we desperately need it in any of our wands right now, but I do think it's just an extremely useful thing to have. You know what I don't need is 4 copies of Lightning Bolt, probably. And then I'm going to drop another Lightning Bolt and maybe another quadruple spell? I'm just thinking, like, you know what? I don't like Summon Hollow Egg much. I just want to have some space open here in case we encounter some things in the wild. And then, like, maybe this. Yeah. And this wand is basically just a throwaway. No, wait, sorry. If we're gonna... I reverse these. This is the one we want to keep. The other wand is the throwaway. Okay. Wands 1 and 2 should be good. Wand 1 now has a considerable punch, I think. So we just gotta try to survive the vault in sort of a real classical way. Hold on a second. My water potion is not actually full. Probably a good idea to fix that. Am I making bad choices with my wands? I don't know. Goodbye, infinite earthquakes. Who knows if that's even a good idea? It may well have just killed me. You know, I had a bad experience with an earthquake quite recently. Oh man, there's so much good stuff that we're going to be able to explore if we can just survive. Okay, everything's explosions in both directions. I guess I'm going this way. Wow. Please stop living. Oh god, stop teleporting the enemies around. Okay, we got him. We're almost clear. We're almost clear. I'm very slippery. Okay. It's not 100% clear to me why I was not catching fire. We were covered in oil and everything. I guess I'm not... Hold on, we're going to do something potentially stupid here. Am I fireproof? No, okay. It was just taking a weirdly long time, like way longer than usual, for our wet clothes to wear off. That's fine. What are you? Are you a thing I know about? I don't think so. Death crosses. Go get him. Wow, that was a hell of a shot. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I hate this. Can we make this stop happening? Apparently, the Death Cross perceives threats. By the way, I'm not flying right now. That's all recoil. Alright, I would like to get more health. I don't know how much health is enough, but I know that I've never been anywhere near that number. Let's just let some of the threats in the area wear themselves out. How dare you? Who's throwing mines now? There we go. Okay. It's always very stressful, you know, once you're this deep. Okay. Not sure what I caught fire from there. No, give me what is that? That's weird. I'm not sure what's happening there. Huh. And I guess upward is the wrong direction. Do these... No, these do not. These do not break when shot. I have no idea what's going on with this, like, line of particles here. Also, I wish that metal wouldn't just burn eternally. I feel like that's poor sportsmanship on the part of the physics system. Huh. Some kind of spotlight. Why don't you go over there? Okay, my death crosses do not perceive it as a threat. It might not be destructible. I'm going to try to drop past it real fast when it turns off next here. Ugh. Well, those little guys are less threatening now with this loadout than they often are when we first encounter them. Okay, some kind of wild shit's going on down there. Let's just make sure I'm not hovering near an explosive. Oh, he survived that. Okay. The music here is every bit as menacing. So there's another one of those guys over there. I would like to see what this is. Nope, not like that, though. Figures the second I touched it, all of a sudden I'm getting jumped by everything else in the universe. Okay. I can't actually fly. There we go. Just regen a little bit. Always casts reduce lifetime of spell. Well, that's interesting. With Poison Trail, I mean, this wand is a nightmare and I will not use it. But that's a thing we've, like, never seen before. It's wild to me how often we see things that we've never seen before, still, after all this time. It's a pretty quick shooting, if I do say so myself. Oh, that guy probably has, like, partial immunity to explosion damage, right? A lot of the explosion shooting enemies have something like that. Ooh, boy, you take a beating down here. And I mean, obviously, we want to still be clawing together resources where we can. But, yeah, fighting down here is a nightmare. Is that a mine? No, okay, that's just stuff. Oh, right, I shouldn't... I'm so used to thinking, well, like, it's better for your cape to be wet than for it not to be wet. But, like, obviously, with stainless armor, I should not be staining myself just for the hell of it. That's a bad miss. Things having a bit of a prioritization problem. There we go. I was trying to descend into the water a little bit there to be safe. But apparently there was a 1 pixel ledge that was preventing me from doing so. Okay. $267 health. That is enough to make some more distance. This is so weird. What a weird way to design. Like, why do the cables have collision? A strange design. Will it block that? No, I mean, they'll just get caught, right? That makes sense. He tilted it. I wonder if it's like he made contact with it and it tilted, or if it tries to aim for things that it perceives nearby. It's just too... Ow, shit. It cut through that at right exactly the moment when it would be bad for me for it to do so. Oh, God. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. I'm stuck. I'm permanently stunned. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Electrocution can really cause some problems for you. Can you believe they had the gall to make a video game where getting electrocuted is a bad thing? What will they think of next? Oh, I am out of mana. Okay. There's the exit. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. How is the holy temple on fire? Why is everything a nightmare in this game? Why is it always gotta be a nightmare? I didn't use any charges of anything, right? Yeah, okay. These prices are unreadable. They should work on this. You know, just have the wands be on like, platforms. Alternate their height or something. That's the big, yeah, giant spitter bolt. I mean, 15 base damage on a spell that has unlimited use, and minus cast delay, in fact. It's certainly not a bad thing. Bomb cart is kind of fun. This has auto-aim, which is different from homing. Interesting. A lot of really, really good stats on these wands. And then, yep, stuff inside the Holy Mountain is on fire and everything. More blood, greed, and wand radar, I'm pretty sure, is a reroll the perks kind of situation. I don't think we saw anything over there that I really want. Like, what I'm really looking for is Luminous Drill or something like that, right? This is mysterious, yeah. Mysterious Materials is what I was about to call it. That's not the name of that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take a reroll. Show me some better perks. And then give me all of them. It showed us the best perk. And Glass Cannon, no thank you. And Projectile Slower, would love it. But we're taking this. And then we will also take this. So projectiles near you slow down. I wonder how that'll affect my own projectiles, because I mean, I guess if it's a problem, like if it's causing us to make our black holes no longer be able to travel forward, then we could Spark Bolt trigger the black holes and just stand further away from the wall. And now that we have Tinker everywhere, we can actually, like, we can make that decision later. I'm gonna take it. Wow, that's quite a large area. Oh, no, it's bad. Why does the laser sometimes escape but not always? Well, I mean, it's also going to make enemies a lot less dangerous in general. How fast does this thing go now? Why is this one Sparky? Was it Sparky before? Well, the Spark Bolt's still cool. Okay. I think we're fine. So. He just take no damage from that? Is he immune to explosions? Might be. Okay, so we theorize that potentially... Oh, the air is extremely humid. I wonder if that's true... Haha, lava to blood. It's happening. I wonder if that's true in the temple up there as well, if that's affecting what we were seeing with our... Yeah, I wonder if that was sort of ruining the results of my testing. Alright, so we're going to go right, and we're going to see if there is, in fact, a gap in the wall over here. I'm trying to be thoughtful about traps. And if there isn't, then we'll see if we can't figure out where the best gap in the wall would be, and we will try to make one. Okay, no, they're totally vulnerable. Oh my god, I gotta wait for the mana to come back. Oh, it got stuck inside the wall and couldn't get out. There we go. It was nice of him to bring that right over to his friend. Oh, jeez. These guys are relentless once they get on you. Whew. It is nice to have this amount of health. Leave some room for error. So, okay, it becomes... Right, some of the lava turns to blood. There we go. Some of the lava turns to blood, and then that blood reacts with the volcanic rock. Or reacts with the rest of the lava to create volcanic rock, so it's not quite as clean as I want it to be. So it's going to basically, it's going to turn it all into rock that we have to dig through. So probably it is the case that we did not need to be able to breathe while submerged in order to get through the lava once we have lava to blood, but it'll still be useful for, so you're just immune to that, huh? Yeah, seems like. Ow. Right. That's not a good idea. Alright, well, we set him to use that projectile and then we just go elsewhere. I mean, I could try shooting crystals at him. This isn't going to work, though, right? Yeah, those aren't going to go anywhere. The core problem here is that the enemies in this area have too much damn health. Okay, and the explosion from those is not very large. So we literally can't fight this guy. Alright, well, I guess we go around. Wow, really? These traps are maybe a little bit too hardy. Okay, that's pheromones. It doesn't actually matter if that breaks. And it looks like the conversion is quite aggressive. It changes the materials at a fair distance. So I want to get over to the right wall. Okay, something freezy happened over here. Damn it. So it eats the mana cost of the death crosses, even if the death crosses don't happen, it looks like. That's a shame. I mean, we could black hole through, but I'd prefer to save all my black holes for potentially the large amount of digging, right? We might have to do a lot. He is taking only 60 damage from each of those explosions. Still a weapon worth using, because it, you know, we can still fire it around corners and stuff effectively. But, yeah, it's not ideal. What about you? Okay, you're taking, like, a real amount of damage from that. No. Stupid humid air. Okay, that works. I appreciate his projectile carrying that back into him. At some point I should actually use this Invisibilium. To be perfectly honest with you, trying to get through some portion of the Wizard's Den is probably a pretty sensible time for that. Okay, homing modifier, glowing lance. I don't know, glowing lance is probably not going to be any good with our projectile slowing field, right? Like, there's no way it makes it out. That said, I mean, we definitely pick this up and replace this thing. Yeah, we can make use of some of these modifiers probably, but it is increasingly looking like we're just going to have to black hole through the wall over here if we want to do anything at all. Oh well. So where's the best spot to do it? That's not horrible. We can probably do it closer to like the actual wall, right? Just to ensure that we're not digging our way into another place that we can't get out of. Are the projectiles in here? No, they're not. They're not going to be able to do damage to this guy. We can try to get kind of close and then just barrage him with concentrated light. I mean, what we really need to do is draw this guy forward. I don't have to black hole at all, right? If I can just get this guy to come over here. You know what? The spark bolt does damage. I think it's doing 1, but it's still something. I hate that it consumes the cost of the Death Cross, whether or not the Death Cross goes off, but then the Death Cross doesn't happen if the projectile just expires in the air. I'm assuming it's in the wording of trigger. Yeah, upon collision. I just need to lure this guy forward, because I think we will probably... We can probably just go past him. I have to make sure that he doesn't blow me up, because I will actually die from death crosses. Those are dangerous. That'll do. I don't like this at all. Yep, okay. Not going to be able to make it there. Teleportation. Okay. I was like, the teleportation will just put us somewhere else. It'll probably be less bad than here. So, of course, it teleported me onto an enemy who instantly froze me. These guys we can just hit with the heavy shot. Well, in theory. No, back off, back off. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Okay. Jesus Christ. Why did they separate like that? That's weird. So before we try to do very much new, we're definitely going to have to go and, shoot, I need to dig through some of this sand. Will this work for that? Yes. Powders it will destroy. Boy, I sure hope we went to the right when we teleported. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here's the wall. So, we hope that there will be a gap in the wall. And if not, we will make one. Aha. It's this guy. Okay, I know where we are. All we have to do is survive a little bit of this. Okay. See, this is where all that information that we've been gathering starts to pay off. So, if we just black hole up through... it's going to be some amount of wall. I mean, can I black hole through this? Because that would allow us to just stay inside. I mean, let's see if we can dig it. Huh. Okay, so the red field is sometimes but not always repelling the spell? Interesting. So we definitely don't want to fire a black hole that way. So then we need to... Oh, it does not delete the thing. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. We just got to rebuild this wand a little bit here. So what I'm going to do, in fact, is just... We're going to pull a bunch of this stuff out of the wand. I do not want to spend the charges. We're gonna make some room here. So we're just gonna only have one black hole at a time in the wand for safety's sake. None of this stuff makes sense to put in here, really. I just want to make room. I guess we can just throw away the dormant crystal spells. They're probably not actually useful. Okay. Now, we should be able to get the cast outside of the area. Shit. But it bounces, right. The collision causes it to reverse course. And I don't have anything that fires with a timer. Shit, man. That's a problem. So we need to get the black hole outside of our zone here. Alright, if I fire it like this, I'm hoping it'll bounce that way. But then it gets turned around. I might need to take a minute here and go back and examine the footage from last time and have a look at the shape of this area to figure out how much rock I think we're talking about. Because this may end up not being a viable solution. It may be the case that we have to keep exploring until we find, like, a luminous drill or something. Gosh, I just want to get out of here. I just want to dig, you know? What happens if you ping pong... Let's try it. We're going to try one more thing. Ping pong a black hole. Nothing. Actually, nothing. It does not ping pong even a tiny little bit. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Yeah, I think what's going to happen here is... Okay, when I went to hit the hotkey to switch over to the credit screen, I accidentally stopped the recording instead. So that's clumsy of me. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna go watch the footage from yesterday and try to figure out whether we can get through the rock wall or whether we need to go back into the vault and try to find some actual digging spells. I mean, I hope that's not the case because we're very low on health and we could very easily die doing that. But we're gonna sort this out. We're gonna get back outside the world. We are going to use our breathlessness and our lava abilities and whatnot. We are gonna find out the things we've been trying to find out. I swear it. And we'll see you tomorrow.